4,000 UAW members at Mack Trucks continue their strike. UAW President Shawn Fain said that after members voted down the contract, the company attempted to rearrange the deck chairs to get a revote.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Let's go ahead and jump right into Last Week in Southern Labor. That is a segment that we do every week where we talk about what happened in the South. Southern workers are always on the move. We are always winning union elections, winning grievances, having internal union affairs, and so we like to talk about it. So here's what workers in the U.S. South and her colonies were up to in the week ending on the 20th of October. In new election filings, we had 41 workers at Republic Services in Calhoun, Georgia. They filed for a union election with the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, Local 728. 19 workers at the Oklahoma Policy Institute in Tulsa, Oklahoma, filed for a union election with the United Food and Commercial Workers, Local 1000. The employer filed for a union election after a majority of the 7 employees at Repro Rising in Alexandria, Virginia, showed majority support for unionization with their independent union, Repro Rising Union. The employer filed for a union election after a majority of the 40 employees at Drumick Incorporated in Lorton, Virginia, showed majority support for unionization with the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Anti-union workers at Valero Services in West Memphis, Arkansas, where the United Steelworkers International Union represents 7 workers, filed a petition to decertify the union. 26 workers at American Electric Power Service Corporation in Hurricane, West Virginia, filed for a union election with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 978. The employer filed for a union election after a majority of the 20 workers at Starbucks in Midwest City, Oklahoma, showed majority support for unionization with Starbucks Workers United. The employer also filed for a union election after a majority of the 21 workers at a Starbucks in Houston, Texas, showed support for unionization with Starbucks Workers United. Anti-union workers at Pepinia in San Sebastian, Puerto Rico, where the Federación Central de Trabajadores represents 8 workers there, filed a petition to decertify the union. 14 workers at Johnson Controls Fire Protection in Chattanooga, Tennessee, filed for a union election with the United Association UA Local 669. We had a few election results. Workers at Bourbon Dog in Burlington, North Carolina, voted in favor of unionization with the Tech Repair Union Local 1. Workers at Starbucks in Jonesboro, Georgia, voted in favor of unionization with Starbucks Workers United. And workers at Ocean Point Terminals in Christiansted, Virgin Islands, voted against unionization with the United Steelworkers International Union, USW, by 1 vote. Hate to see that. Absolutely hate to see that. Updates and strikes and bargaining. Like I mentioned, 188 UAW members at ZF Manufacturing, which is a Mercedes parts manufacturer in Alabama, end their strike on Monday after having voted in favor of a new tentative agreement 98% that eliminates tiers, increases wages, and adds vacation time. So very happy for those folks. Memphis soy protein production workers with the Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers, and Grain Millers International Union, BCTGM, Local 390G, have been on strike since June. Last week, they took their strike to New York, to the headquarters of the company, the International Flavors and Fragrances, in coordination with the New York City Labor Council, that brought out several unions in support, including Richard Bensinger. I saw him in some of the pictures. He has been a big supporter of the Starbucks Workers Union. 4,000 UAW members at Mack Trucks continue their strike. UAW President Shawn Fain said that after members voted down the contract, the company attempted to rearrange the deck chairs to get a revote. This is something that has happened in the past when both union leadership and the company feel that membership is ahead of their skis, including in the UAW, I'm sad to say. But Shawn Fain made clear that those days were over in the UAW, and the union will require real movement before taking a deal back to the membership. Shangri-La dispensary workers with UFCW Local 655 in Columbia, Missouri are still on strike. They began in May. Three Brothers Coffee workers with UFCW Local 1995 in Nashville, Tennessee have been on strike since June. In policy, politics, and legislation, Starbucks is suing Starbucks Workers United for copyright infringement, stemming in particular from their support of Palestine. In internal union affairs, Yvonne Brooks was elected president of the Georgia AFL-CIO, the first woman to hold that position and the second black woman state federation president. So congratulations to Sister Brooks. Look forward to working with her in the future.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.